In this example, I'll be demonstrating caching data with Oracle's Coherence. Caching data improves performance by saving data from previous service calls or other processing. It's typically used for frequently used data. In this example, I'll be storing and retrieving data from Coherence in a BPEL process. First, I'll need to activate Coherence in WebLogic. Open the console and navigate to Deployments and Coherence Adapter. Notice it's installed but not active. Select it, select Targets, and select the default server. Now, after saving, it should be active. In JDeveloper, drag the Coherence adapter to the external references. Give it a name, and I'll choose the local connection. Choose Put to save the data to the cache. I will enter adapter local. This is the store that's already been created. Uncheck Auto-Generate Key because I'll specify the key during runtime. Now choose the data type, the schema, and save to the cache. In this case, this is the output from the database call. Now wire the adapter to the BPEL process and edit the BPEL. I'll cache the results of the database call, so drag the invoke adapter after the DB adapter. Wire to the Coherence reference. Now specify the key to the cache data. Select Properties and locate the JCA Coherence key. Locate the key value. In this case, this is the type value from the input. Now create the input and output variables. Drag and assign component to map the input type to the input of the cache value call. Deploy the application and test this much. Retest the service so we can see the call to the As we can see, the Coherence put reference was called. Now go back to JDeveloper and add the specification to get the data out of the cache. Drag another Coherence component to the external references. Use the same Jindy name as the put. And indicate this one is a get. use the same cache name as before, and acknowledge the key needs to be set at runtime. Select the same schema indicating the data type, wire the BPEL process to the new reference, and edit the BPEL process. Now, before the call to the database is done, add another invoke to check the cache. Wire it to the cache, create the input and output variables, and set the coherence key in the same manner as before. Now, after the get service, drag an if component to check the results. In this case, I'll check the return of the cache call to see if there's any rows returned. If there aren't, I want to do the same steps as before, so I'll just drag the components to the else condition. If there are rows returned from the cache, I want to map them to appear as if they came from the database call. Now redeploy. After the cache is cleared out from a server restart, I'll call the service to verify that the get DB records call was made after the cache was checked. Now I'll rerun the service to verify that the expected BPEL flow was run when the data was returned from the cache. And that's it.